Whoops, hold on, hold on. Just think about it. This endgame could be your endgame position tomorrow. And because of that, now is the time for you to learn and understand the technique on how to win this kind of position. This is why to move and win. If you are ready to analyze and learn, let's go. If you think this kind of endgame is easy to win, yes, you are correct. If you know which pawn to attack first, the c7 or the a7. Also, if you know which way the king should go. Why? Because the white king is somewhat restricted. White king cannot just go anywhere he wants to. Like, okay, I want to go here, king c6, without considering that this black king is just right there tailing the c4, and anytime to capture this one, once the king leaves behind the pawn. And this is a clear win for black. There's no way now for white to stop the pawn, because every time you go here targeting the a1 b1, well, black will just oppose the white king. So let's go back. Also, if you think, okay, I gotta go and oppose the black king, well, black will just go king c3 and still pressuring the c4 pawn. Oh, I want to push here. After that move, king to b4, king c6, defending the pawn, then king to c4. What white would do? You cannot just move here because king takes c5. And how can you protect this one? By moving here? That's a bad move. So you can't do anything but to attack the a7, then draw game. So meaning, you cannot just move the pawn or the king without you considering the calculation. This is endgame. You still need to calculate the perfect route for the king, the perfect square for the king. Speaking of perfect square, what is the best move here? King to b4. The idea is to attack the a7. Which pawn to attack first? The c7 or a7? The correct answer is a7. Why? Because you cannot just attack this one without you leaving the c4 pawn. So king d4, oppose. And now is the time for you to go c5. King to d5. And of course, the king cannot move away and leave this pawn behind. You have to go c6. King to d4, opposition, king a5, king to c5, after king a6, let's say king b5, king takes a7, king takes b5, king b6, and now capture. No way for black to protect and defend the a7 and c7 at the same time because it's isolated. Let's go back. Let's try our best to protect the c7. King b4, king d4, c5, king here. Let's go c6, king d6, king a5. Let's go and try to move here. King a6, king d8, move here, move here. And now you will not push the pawn because that is a draw game. There is no way for white to win that kind of endgame. So instead, you moving the pawn. Just don't get too excited. Calculate first. Analyze first. You have to go king a8. Opposing the black king. King d8. Opposing the black king. And then capture. And that is how you win this kind of endgame.